good to be back on board.
All is well, Captain. All things considered.
Contraband? Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Something to report?
You know, I'm not feeling that bad.
We have an appointment. You're seeing the doctor. That's it.
Maybe some other time. I have that report that's due.
I talked to your boss. She agreed that you need to take care of yourself. I know it's tough, honey, but a lot of times the earlier they catch something, the better it is.
You're right. I know you're right. I just wish they wouldn't keep us waiting so long.
You have to trust the science, the medical knowledge. We almost had to have an intervention to get my wife here.
How long do we have to wait?
There are a few injuries that can't be addressed here. If you walk in, you will almost assuredly walk out. Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you. Well, everyone knows Reliant, largest medical provider in the settled systems. They've spent decades advancing medical science with their research division, and have built an entire supply network to keep us all healthy. They've always been quite proud to work here. Well, you've certainly come to the right place. Well, of course, New Atlantis is a big place. Lots of people, which means no shortage of injuries, communicable diseases. But we're well staffed and do our best to accommodate anyone who needs help. Not a moment too soon. Thanks. May you remain in good health.
I keep telling myself that Reliant Medical is top-notch.
So I dust the last spacer ship, but then I realize my tank sprung a leak. I'm stuck. And the only place close enough to land?
Wait. You're not suggesting...
Ptolemy 2, Terramorph Heaven. So, I sat down, grabbed the highest caliber weapon I've got, and start walking.
Bull. If that had actually happened, you wouldn't be standing here.
No lie. Hell, you're welcome to go ask around the Marine outpost I stumbled into. They're the only reason I'm still breathing.
Set foot on that death trap. I think I'll just take your word for it.
Interested in having some close calls to call your very own? Commander Tuala over in Mast will be happy to sign you up for the Vanguard.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale. Now, right now, Captain, I'd check with your contacts in the Vanguard and see if they have anything for you. I might have something for you later, it's just that their work takes precedence. See you later.
There's a loophole. You just have to register as a shipping service and not a transport craft. I'm thinking I should just...
right? In space, just...
Captain Frank, it is pleasant.
I don't suppose I have time for a nap before we leave? Hmm?
Welcome to Free Star Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
There's as many traps as there are temptations here in Neon. If you're here to report a crime, take it to local security. They handle that stuff. Mostly to keep an eye on the smuggling trade. Black market goods flow through Neon like a river. Can't stop it, but I can at least keep an eye out in case it's something real serious. Yeah? Well, it's a public space. Word of advice: enjoy the city, but know your limits. Trouble's waiting around every corner, and the law won't protect you the way it does in other places. Everybody should, especially here. There's something else you need? Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well. Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her? Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction. Later.
Yeah? What can I get you?
I've got more than you can handle.
Door's over that way.
So come on in to the friends and find out. Hey there, friend. Need something?
We're fully stocked. If you have a moment, sail. No problem. I'm sure you'll find something you like.
Watch your back out there.
Oh, yeah. Who's backs? Got those two. Don't even bother with...
Keep it moving.
You need to move. Yeah, what? Now we're getting somewhere. Done here? Time to move on.
The call has gone out for both Three-Star Collective and United Colonies Security.
The hotel Bolai. Sleep with us.
Our certified technicians will quickly and painlessly alter your...
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to provide enough fuel to power every ship in the settled systems.
Not on my face. If you want to gawk at something, take it to the Astro.
I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking.
Are you supposed to be here? Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
Ever run to spacers? Scumbags and scavengers.
What do you want to do for the break later?
Picking away at
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here.
The fun of scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
My desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth open.
One of those days, huh?
More like one
Sorry,
of those
I'm busy
months.
at the moment.
You know what? Screw it. I'm... going to Terrabrew right now.
Yeah? I'll go with you. We can.
I'm glad I ended up at Geld Corp. Ms. McKenna treats her employees like family.
Clover McKenna at your service. Lovely day for it. Nice visiting with you.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid we aren't taking appointments right now.
We're only taking meetings with our preferred clients at the moment.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting here all day. It's ridiculous. I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. There a problem?
Welcome to Xenofresh Fisheries, the pride of Neon. Welcome to Xenofresh Fisheries, the pride of Neon. The Freestar Collective has given Xenofresh Fisheries the sole right to fish chasm bass and use it to produce Aurora. If you care to sample some yourself, we have it for sale at the famous Astral Lounge. Although Aurora is our flagship product, we also produce a line of delicious seafood products as well. Xenofresh is the best place to work in Neon, hands down. The pay is good, the hours are respectable, and the company's profits are skyrocketing. We're fortunate that Administrator Bayou dedicates his time and brilliance to see our company excel. Thank you for visiting Xenofresh Fisheries.
Our office is open. Just try to keep interruptions to a minimum. This is the Stroud Eklund business offices. We don't do sales here, if that's what you're looking for.
I do like visitors, but Stroud Eklund doesn't run itself. Feel free to look around. Stroud Eklund is the peak of ship manufacturing design.
Oh, interesting question. Neon is the ultimate playground for people who have money, and that means we exhaust ourselves sabotaging each other. It's fun, but a huge waste. Stroud Eklund as a company doesn't believe in restraint, but sometimes I wonder if Neon's lack of a moral authority isn't hurting everyone, even us. Originally, both the Stroud and the Eklund corporations made consumer goods, anything and everything a person could want. But after my husband and I married and merged the companies, we decided to make our mark on interstellar travel. And now the brand is nearly synonymous with starships. I still get questions from reporters wanting to know just how we pulled that transition off. And my answer is always the same. Money solves everything. Well, I should hope so. He and I are very famous.
What?
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, it's actually the main source of the city's power. Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here. don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology. Of course there are, but so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do? It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective. You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask. Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major success. The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power. That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced. It was great speaking with you.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada? Me either. He's never around. Are you gonna let me work, or are you gonna keep bothering me?
This is my happy place. Is that weird?
Hey, you look like someone who craves serious firepower, yeah? Well, don't sweat it, I've got you covered. I like your style. And I'm not just saying that, I mean, I really like your style. You see, I had you all figured out the moment you walked into my showroom. I said to myself, Matthias, that looks like the kind of person who blow a hole in the wall to get to their goal. I'm talking military-grade, state-of-the-art weapons hardware. Click, bang. Am I right? No. This isn't a sales pitch. This is a game changer. Imagine being completely surrounded by Crimson Fleet pirates with nothing but a magstorm and a few hundred rounds. You wouldn't even break a sweat. You, my friend, are perched on the edge of infinity. And Core Kinetics would love to come along for the ride. So what do you say? Now, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get you tooled up and on your way. Every weapon comes with our target destruction guarantee. Imagine the #1 gun manufacturer in the settled systems. They sit right at the top of the list, the best of the best. You got that in your mind? Okay, now, core kinetics. We are chilling one step above all of that. Nothing else even comes close to eclipsing our deadly mag tech. You think I'm bullshitting you? Buy one of our guns, slap in a magazine, squeeze the trigger and feel the pull. There's no sensation like it in the galaxy. Feel the pull. I like that. I think I might use that as a slogan in our next ad campaign. Damn, I'm good. It's what the brain guys call the magnetically assisted projectile systems. That's the heart and soul of all our weapons. Those wizards managed to figure out how to push a solid slug out the end of a gun faster and more accurately than a conventional bullet. Some folks call them railguns, but I personally hate that name. This ain't no steam train. This is magtech. And it'll put holes in concrete. You think this is amped up? You should see me after I take a hit of Aurora. Maybe chase it with a couple cans of blend. Huh. Once I start flying, I could sell a mag launcher to your grandmother. Skills, baby. It's all about the skills. You need firepower. You know where to find us.
Take it easy. If you're looking for some firepower, talk to Matthias. He'll help you out. If you want to talk, you'll have to schedule an appointment.
Don't you have something better to do?
Enhance your life. Here at Enhance, we offer a full range of custom. Live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready.
Products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go.
Hello, my friend. Yes, my friend. It's amazing how much my fellow merchants have been motivated thanks to your kind actions. Knowing that no one's been alone with their troubles is just what everyone needed to hear, and now they're rising to the occasion. It's the dawn of a new day, my friend, and we have you to thank for it. Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens. Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt. And I like her. Oh, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was, I respect her business acumen. Look at me. My palms are sweating. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer. I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her. I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions. Certainly, my friend. Come back soon, my friend. It's always a treat to see you.
But here at Reliant Medical,
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I
Our
said.
beds are comfortable and another version of you. Now is the time to enhance your life.
I think I got them. What do you call them?
Welcome to Something I can do for you, love.
That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
Thanks to you, Saburo is free of debt. Have a fine day.
I believe everyone deserves a second chance. Just not him. Makes sense.
Now is the time to enhance your life. Here at Enhance. So go out, have your fun,
Sector.
live your best
That's
life.
real major personal treatment products. So you can take those.
Get out of here. I'm doing this. Don't go causing trouble.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it. You're cleared to land at Hopetown.
While we're here, we should swing by Hope Tech Staryard and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
Disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Anything I can help you with? Need some work done? Sure, how about it?
I don't want to hear any complaints.
I mean, Ron hopes, well...
Howdy.
Friendly. And incredible. But everyone, yes?
My brother.
What?
The big shot at Hope Tech.
Let's get you settled in.
Local security handles most problems here. I only get involved when it's something big. New face, huh? Got some business with me or just learning the lay of the land? That's so. Well, I hope I lived up to your expectations. Ranger Niakalu. I'm a Hopetown girl born and raised, so I know a lot of the locals. Helps me do the job. That being said, keeping the peace around here is more the job of local security. Likewise. Not usually. Local security handles most of their issues. Every once in a while, though, we need access to sensitive information as part of our work. Badge or not, some folks aren't fond of letting us poke around in their books and personnel files. Honestly, though, it's not that common. Most people are willing to work with us because they know it's in everyone's best interest. Think of it as a small picture, big picture proposition. The small picture is local trouble, things that happen here in Hopetown. Handling that is local security's job. We Rangers protect the entire Freestar Collective, so we deal with problems that span multiple worlds. Smuggling rings, escaped convicts, pirates preying on shipping. Those are the kind of things we handle. That's why there are Rangers stationed in different settlements. It lets us cast a wide net. Bye.
Hello.
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic
Adela.
and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
Oh, God. Right. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse. You are sincerely the answer to my prayers. So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face? A week ago, I would have said something different, but yes, absolutely. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since. I don't know. I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it. It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker? A member of the Trackers Alliance. You know, bang bang, dead or alive bounty hunters? I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but he may not give you any choice. The company is, well, a real train wreck. I'm amazed they even have my last name on file. For once, working for such a dump is a good thing. You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.